We are Adventura. Welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be checking out Scream for Me by Love Bites. And this is actually their Live from Abyss 2020 version. So this was actually our top voted Love Bite ones, Love Bite song for this week. So you ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. She's got humor. All right. Love it. God, I love that part. Scream for Me.
Nice.
All right. Well, there it is. Scream for Me by
Hmm.
Love Bites. And man, that everybody knows at this point, or they probably do, that I'm a sucker for some dueling guitars and just
Hmm.
guitar solos in general. I mean,
Yeah.
these girls their talent is ridiculous. And
Yes.
this this song was basically written for me. It was like, here's some
Yes.
lyrics, here's another guitar solo. Here's some
And
lyrics, here's another
it,
guitar solo.
and again, I'm the one who dives into the lyrics,
It's
or
true.
sorry, dives into the comments
Oh,
whenever we get them. And this is the reason this song kept coming up, was because it's like, oh, you want some dueling guitars, do you?
okay.
This song. So
So our people got my back.
yes, yes. So that
Thank
was,
you.
I mean, it's just a good song, but that was the
It was
number one comment of like why they chose that one. That was
that's
what it
what
was coming up.
that I
So
mean that makes sense.
yeah,
I'm like yeah. So I mean everything. I know I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again because it still just blows my mind when bands are that good in concert. I've been to
mhm.
a crap ton of concerts in my life at this point, and like even ones that I love don't sound that crisp all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like
And there's
they're
something of
just so good.
there's something about like this, not that it was an acoustic, but the stripped down version, just in terms of like they're live, but there's no audience to like
Right.
do it, that you just
To look out
see.
towards.
Yes, you just see like the raw talent of everybody here, like because there's
Yeah.
nothing to really cover it, like not that they
There-
normally need someone to cover it, but like
no.
when there's a live audience, there's that energy that like they're
Uh,
providing to you, and this is just them create
the-
having to forcefully create that energy, and they do it so freaking well.
I so just wording on that, I don't think it's forced in like there's no force. I think that
Yeah,
just they're just that bloody good, bro.
yeah, no, that's
Like
fair, that's
it's
fair.
wild to me. I love it.
Yes, yes. um
Her hitting those freaking high notes.
all the
It's
freaking
just
time.
if you're just on point. It's just ridiculous. It's not fair.
It is not. Okay, so lyrically, this is an interesting song because the lyrics "Scream for Me" are not in this song. So I have a
Okay.
theory about that. One, I'll just start with this because we already shouted out the dueling guitars. Like, I do wonder because, like, I think there's like fairly common phrase to like make a guitar scream, like just when you're wailing on it. Is that fair? You're the
I
guitarist,
feel
or
like I've heard that. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, it kind of just seems like it's just kind of a shout out to what they're crazily doing with a guitar. There is obviously the element of what's actually in the lyrics, but so effectively it's definitely some kind of relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a familial relationship. Can't really tell. I always tend to assume it's more on the romance side, but it's just there's this lack of like, it's not even a lack of communication, it's like the lack of ability to get the other person to understand what you're even trying to say effectively is how it starts. And it is kind of a shout out of, we need to figure out how to make this work. Like, now's the time to come together, hear me out, because what I'm thinking about is, if we let it take forever, we may just lose it all. And so there's just, sorry, um there's just this, the idea of I still want this to work, but it's gonna take work to do effectively. And I think the kind of more metaphorical side of this with the guitars, that is like, it almost seems like, if we can't communicate with words, we're going to communicate through music. It also kind of has this idea of like a debate, like an argument between a couple that just escalates and escalates and escalates too.
Mm,
So I don't really know exactly which one it is, but there's definitely some metaphor going on with the dueling guitars. um
that's fair.
I lean a little bit more towards the latter, but it's just really cool. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mean that's my takeaway. Again, there's always little context I may miss. We did look up. This is not a song written up for COVID or about COVID. This was just happens to be a COVID time recording, effectively. Yeah, so and this is the chorus. I just want to give a special shout out to the lyrics of the chorus too. We got to let go and just open our heart and minds a little more. Let go, take a step into a new tomorrow. The panic fuse is burning and the world's on edge. So you got to let your soul be free. Panic fused me. So yeah, and that you got to let your soul be free. The free is where she does that just crazy high note, which is just always, again,
Oh,
always incredible.
so good all the time. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. Well, that was another fantastic one. We appreciate all your views and joining us today. Until next time.
Talk to y'all later.